Here we go. 5 bets in 5 minutes for week 1 of the NFL season. Hit that thumbs up button. We are here. I can't believe we've made it. No more Thursday, no more Friday. All of that is aside. Now we can sit back, put our feet up, and start the clock. We're going to roll first play on the board. It's going to be the Titans plus 4.5. Why? It's simple. Caleb Williams steps in as a rookie, and he's charged with not only winning his first game, but doing it by over the key number in all the land, and that's 3. So he's got to clear a spread north of 3.5, 4.5, whatever you can get it is fine. It's too much for Caleb Williams right there. It's too much for the Chicago Bears. I understand they traded up, but the reality is that the Titans are a good football team. Yes, I'm looking you in the eye when I'm saying that, but there are a couple of questions around that. The Bears are a fine team. They're just going to need some time, and their coaching staff is not really the crew that I would say they're going to figure it out. They're going to make it happen. No, we're going to roll with the Titans here. Absolutely getting 4.5. Moving on, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers plus 3. Why? Because so many things are new in Atlanta. But let's look at Pittsburgh. I think there's an interesting angle here. Arthur Smith moves over. Much maligned. Arthur Smith, head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, no more, now the OC in Pittsburgh. He takes over for Matt Canada, who was absolutely atrocious, and they can only get better at that position. So you have a guy now who knows Atlanta, who knows the personnel. It doesn't matter if he was a dog shit head coach. He at least has some sense of familiarity, and that, folks, is huge because on the flip side, as I've said, way too many people are doing way too many new things when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons. Raheem Morris, head coach, right there for the first time there. Right to, if you want to look at Kirk Cousins, the offensive coordinator calling plays there for the first time, defensive coordinator calling plays there for the first time. All of that is going to take some time. You're not just going to step in and get this thing right by all means. Give me the Steelers with the points. We move on, play 3. Everybody was nervous about Justin Herbert. I don't know why, but people stayed away from this game. And I've seen it fluctuate a little bit here, but I'm jumping in, and I have really from the jump. Chargers -3, -120. Biggest reason why I like this team to do a lot this year actually is the head coach. As annoying and as much of a pain in the ass as he is, when Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman get together, bad things, man. Bad thing. You ever see Lamar Jackson, man, do that crazy little run, man? Bad things. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to get some crazy offense here. By the way, the Raiders, I'm not really so sure that what we saw last year wasn't simply just a burst because they got rid of a bozo head coach and they replaced him with a guy who actually people wanted to fight for and play with. Now, that could change in an offseason, and that's what I'm willing to see, or at least bank on. Is going to take some time here to kind of figure out. I don't like what they're doing with the quarterback situation either. How could you? We'll go with the Chargers, please. Next up, Carolina, favorite play on the board. We let it simmer for a little bit. If you can get this at 5, great. 4.5, there's no real difference. Stop with New Orleans, please. Let's stop with Dennis Allen as a favorite. Let's stop with Derek Carr as a favorite. These guys blow spreads, all right? They may not blow games, but they blow chunks and they blow spreads, and they're annoying. And they're not guys that I want to step in and put money on. If you look at this Carolina team, and this is where I get into trouble because I have a blind spot when it comes to Bryce Young because I simply cannot believe that he's taken this step. But enough people that I've trust all over the place have all come back and said, hey, he's going to figure some stuff out. And when he does, Carolina all of a sudden becomes a team that could win this division. The Saints ain't marching anywhere. Get them out of here. They stink like dead fish. I don't want any part of Carr or Allen when it comes to laying points on the spread. Last play here for you. Daniel Jones, 25 rushing yards. I'm going to lay a little bit on this, but hey, the Giants are bad again. The Giants are bad again. You know what happens when the Giants are bad? Daniel Jones talks and runs in the 3rd/4th quarter. Daniel Jones has plenty of room to move in the 4th quarter because teams are laying off, because they know they're down 15, 20, 21 points, what have you. This is going to be the norm for the New York Giants until they prove otherwise. And coming into this season, coming into this game against Minnesota, expect that they have to, without Barkley, they have to get Daniel Jones' legs going. So come on, what are we talking about here otherwise? We're talking about a situation here where Daniel Jones is going to get 35, 40, probably even 50 on there. First one of the year, we've got 10 seconds or so. We're still cooking. The clock is technically still going. Jump in, the VIP. We cleared 140 units last couple of years in football on the OddsShopper Discord. All posted, all tracked bets. We want you in here. There's a link below. You can use code TOUCHDOWN to get half off your first month. It's that simple. All right. 5 bets in 5 minutes. Here they are one more time for you. The Titans plus 4.5. Steelers plus 3, Chargers minus 3, Carolina plus 5, Daniel Jones 25 plus rushing yards. And please jump in, hang out with me. Let's win some money in the VIP, and I'll see you. It's good stuff.